Hello everyone, welcome to very first lesson of learning HTML. You are in this lesson because you are looking to learn web design, and for learning web design we must have to know the HTML, and you can consider this HTML language is the primary language of web design. Therefore you have to know the use of HTML. So let's take a look what is stand for HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, or HTML is the standard markup language for documents designed to be displayed in a web browser. It can be assisted by technologies such as CSS, or you can consider cascading style sheet, and also scripting language such as JavaScript. So, for learning web design, you must have to start with the HTML, and HTML will help you for making your website structure. And if you want to design your web, in that case you have to combine a CSS or cascading style sheet. So along with HTML and CSS, you can make your first website with the structure as well as with the designs. So this is the lesson for HTML. So we need to know the benefits of HTML. So the first benefit is it's easy to learn. There are some programming languages, when you will try to learn these programming languages, it will be easy for you at the beginning, because some of the programming languages are quite complicated to learn. But if you consider HTML, it's really very easy to learn, because HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, is designed or structured for the users to learn easily. Therefore, it's really easy to learn. The second benefit is free to use. You don't have to spend any money for using HTML. There are some CMS, or there are some platforms for web or for developing a website, and therefore you have to pay the monthly fees or the yearly subscription fees. But if you consider HTML, you don't have to spend any single penny for using this HTML. So it's free to use. The third benefit is every browser supported. There are some languages, or you can call some programming languages, that's not supported with every browsers. But if you consider HTML, in that case it's one of the more benefits, because with every browser you will be able to use HTML. So this is one of the most benefit. The next benefit is it's not case sensitive. You can see here we used two tag in here. HTML, it's in capital letter, as well as we placed another tag HTML in small letter. So whatever letter you are using, it can be uppercase, it can be lowercase, you will not have to face any problems, because HTML is not case sensitive. But there are some other programming languages, these are case sensitive. So if when you will write some codes, or when you will write some lines, at the time by mistake, if you make some case sensitive, like the first two lines you written with the uppercase and the last two words or lines you written with the lowercase, in that case you will not have the exact result, or you will have to face an error. But if you consider HTML, these are not case sensitive. So either you can use the uppercase or lowercase for writing the tags or other attributes or other elements, you will not have to face any error. So HTML is not case sensitive. The next benefit is fast to run in web. If you develop any website using HTML and CSS, it will load fast on your browser, because HTML is really a light language for loading a website in browser. Therefore those websites are made with the HTML and CSS, especially the front end part. These websites are really loads very fast. So if you want to make, or if you want to speed up your website, in that case you can use HTML and CSS for your front page. And the another benefits is easy to implement image, text, media, and other stuffs. So there are some other programming languages. If you consider between them and HTML, some other programming language have different type of complication for implementing the images as well as text as well as medias. Even if you use some frameworks or CMS, in that case you may have you have to face the same issues. But if you consider the HTML, it's really easy to implement some images or text or medias in your website, because when you will develop a website or when you will develop a home page or the first page of your website, you may try to put some images, you may try to put some text like a heading, like paragraph and others, as well as you can keep some videos as well. But if you want to put all these things properly and easily, in that case you can use the HTML, because with the use of HTML you can easily place this image, text and medias. And with HTML, if you add these elements like image, text and medias, in that case your website will not be slower, because if you implement these steps or if you implement these things with the HTML language, in that case your website will load faster. So this is the major benefits of HTML. So I hope you have the clear idea about the HTML, what is HTML and how it's work, as well as the benefits we just learned. So now we're going to learn about the use of tag, element and attributes in HTML. So let's take a look in our next lesson.